Hello again to anyone and no one who accidentally clicked on this video, and welcome to the mid-season premiere of my channel. And finally, it is time for some Splatoon 3. This game just came out not long ago. I've played it a few times already, but this is the first time I'm going to be playing it on camera. So this is my very first video with the new equipment, with the new computer, with the OBS studio running. So what you are seeing on the screen, it should look a lot better than what it normally does. Um, I mentioned in a few of my previous videos that I was getting like a computer that I would actually use to record my videos, and how I was like planning to use like OBS studio and just kind of, upgrade for my phone. I used to record all my videos on my iPhone. As you can see today, this video, I am not recording with my phone. It's actually a properly being screen recorded, like with the video capture card onto computer, and basically it's going to be a lot better content. Hopefully everything goes well today. One thing I did notice was sometimes, like, I was testing this out, like before the video, like off camera. The mic can be a little glitchy sometimes. So I'm kind of keeping an eye. Like, I'm playing on my TV, and then my laptop is in front of me to my left. So every once in a while, or every few seconds, I'll kind of glance over to my left and look at laptop. And on the laptop, I can see like the screen also, but then below it shows like the audio mixer. I don't know if you're like, if any of you are familiar with like OBS, you'll know what I'm talking about. Like, there's like a little audio mixer thing, and sometimes the mic that I'm using will just cut out, even if I'm still talking. Like, I don't really know if it's my fault or I'm not really exactly sure what's going on there. Um, if it's maybe just the mic or the computer, or maybe I'm doing something wrong in OBS, but um, if that does go off or go down, I might be muted for a few minutes until I notice, and then I just have to unplug and plug it back. It's a super quick fix. I just unplug and plug the mic back in, and then everything is back to normal. But it does cut out sometimes, so I'm just trying to keep an eye on that. Um, I think I disconnected by accident. I must have been playing late last night, and then uh, I often yeah, I probably fell asleep while I was playing this game, which is why I disconnected. Um, so I have played this a little bit already, as I said. Not like a crazy amount. I think I'm like level 6 or level 7. I don't have that many like things unlocked yet, too. It's just I think this is I got the big roller. Um, Let me see here. Oh, I don't know if I can check while it's matchmaking. And a communication error has occurred. This is fantastic. What a great way to start the video. I am already having internet troubles. Well, while we wait for my internet to reboot, I'll just take a look at this. So yeah, I got like this splat roller, which is pretty cool. And then I think this is what it starts you off with. When I upgraded to just the normal splatter shot, I got a couple of like I bought like this helmet and like a shirt, shoes. I don't know, like I never really played Splatoon 1 or 2 very much. Like I never like I don't have Splatoon 1 for the Wii U. I got Splatoon 2 for the Switch, but I didn't play it that much because I bought it kind of late, like a couple years after it came out. And I find Splatoon, like a lot of these online games, they're really big when they first come out. Like at least that's how it seems like. Like, when the new Call of Duty comes out, like obviously everyone is playing it online, but I'm not gonna say it's dead after a couple years, but it's just not as popular, right? So by the time I got Splatoon 2, it wasn't really popular anymore. So I just didn't like I played a little bit of it, but I didn't really care for it that much. And then Splatoon 3, I bought it like as soon as it came out. Like the weekend it came out, I bought it because I figured if I'm gonna play Splatoon 3, because this game, like I know there's a campaign and that there is a single player, But because Splatoon relies like it's mostly an online like an online multiplayer game. That's mostly what people buy it for, right? I don't think people buy it for the campaign. I think this Splatoon really is mostly just an online multiplayer game. And so if I'm ever going to get Splatoon 3, it's best to get Splatoon 3 when it's brand new because that's when it's the most popular. That's when everyone is playing it, right? Instead of waiting a year or two. Like I did, like Splatoon 2, I think it came out pretty early in the Switch. I think it actually came out in 2017. But I didn't buy it till like, I don't know, it might have been 2019 or 2020. So quite a ways later. It wasn't even like popular anymore, and I barely played it. So um, I'm pretty new to Splatoon. I barely played Splatoon 2. Um, but so far I've been playing quite a bit of Splatoon 3. Like not like like not a whole lot, but I think I'll probably play quite a bit of it like over the next year or two. Um, but what I'm trying to say is I just don't know a whole lot about like the Splatoon or like the Splatoon community. Like I know that this weekend the first Splatfest is happening, and it's like a three-way. I don't know if it's always a three-way thing or if it's just a three-way thing this time, but it's like I think you pick a color for like what you want to represent, and basically this Splatfest is like what would you bring to a deserted island? Gear, food, or fun? So you pick one. So I'll probably pick. I think gear is probably the smartest. You know, like yeah, food's good, but if you have gear that probably includes a fishing rod, you could probably get your own food from it. It might not be as delicious, but if you're gonna run out of food sooner or later, like the food that you pack. If you pack a bunch of gear and bring that to the deserted island, you can just like catch and make your own food. Um, and then I don't know, like I mean, fun like bringing games and stuff is cool and all, but if you're on a deserted island, I don't know how how that's really gonna help you. So that's probably what I'm gonna like vote for. And then I think the idea of the Splatfest is you you basically it's like a three team tournament style. Like it lasts the whole weekend. You just play multiple games. But I would play like under the gear because that's what I would like what I'm gonna vote for. At least that's how I think it goes. But I've never played in a Splatfest before. Like you know what I mean? Like I'm kind of a Splatoon noob, but I just like I'm pretty new to the whole Splatoon thing. I barely played two. Um, I've only been playing a little bit of Splatoon 3 here the last few days since it came out, but so far it's a lot of fun. Um, and I am enjoying it. It's interesting. It's a different kind of like multiplayer game, and I'm not doing very well. I was doing a lot better earlier before I was commentating, but I get so focused on commentating that it kind of distracts me a bit. Let me see. I gotta get at least one kill here. Oh, is the mic? Oh no, my mic. I think my mic's still on. Sometimes I think the mic turned off, but it's still on. Okay, we're almost at the time limit here. Oh, I'm on the hill. Can I get that guy? No, I can't get that guy. Um, well, like, I think we lost. I think we lost. I think my mic turned off just a few seconds ago. Um, it should be back on now. So that's kind of what I mean. How it's kind of glitchy. You have to keep an eye on it. As I continue to get better, I'll learn how to do that better, or maybe I just need to get a better mic, or I don't know what it is, um, but for now, I think this is a lot better than how my videos used to be. So we're going in the right direction, which is good. But yeah, that's Splatfest. I plan to make a video for that. So the video will come out. I don't know if it'll come out like Sunday at the end of the Splatfest, or it might be the Wednesday video, like just in case, like because the Splatfest I think goes to the end of Sunday, and usually my video goes up. Like my Sunday video will go up early Sunday, usually 10 o'clock. Um, so either like next Sunday or Wednesday, um, I'm gonna have another Splatoon 3 video. It'll be like me playing in the Splatfest. Um, that'll be fun. So, look out for that. But yeah, like I'm still have to learn a lot about this game. Like I think there's like abilities, a lot of different abilities. I think there's like perks too. Like when I bought this helmet that I'm wearing and like this shirt and these shoes, they have like perks like you can jump higher or your ink runs out slower. And like I think you might be able to stack some of like stack it a little bit. I'll have to figure out a lot about this game in general, just like how all the stuff works and like leveling up because I'm so new to Splatoon, but cool so far. Pretty cool idea. Like a lot of these online like team 1v like a lot of these like multiplayer games are like team death matches. What I'm trying to say, like Call of Duty, right? Like Call of Duty, like you just kill the other team basically, right? Team deathmatch, or there's other modes like capture the flag and stuff, but um, this does feel very Nintendo, like just like kind of cover the map in paint, and that's not like a critique. Like I do quite like I think it's very creative, and I am enjoying this game. It's just so different than like other online multiplayer games. Like you're like the objective is to paint up, and I guess you kind of kill the other team a little bit because like you ink them and then they die and respawn. So you do kind of it's just a little bit more cartoony and like friendly. You know what I mean? But it's pretty cool. I am a fan so far. My okay, there we go. The mic is back on. Um, I think the mic cuts out when I stop talking for a few seconds. Maybe it like when I stop talking, it thinks that it's doesn't have to be on anymore, or I'm not really sure exactly what it is, but it's pretty annoying, I have to say. And 'cause I have to unplug it, and then when I unplug it, I think the audio gets really loud for you. If I'm looking at the audio mixer correct, then I plug the mic back in, and it's really annoying. Oh, we won that one. So I don't know if I got any. Hold on here. Let's see what the stats say. Um, I am level 8 now. That's pretty cool. I don't know what the catalog means though. Catalog 6. I'm not really sure. Um, oh, I know I got a couple kills that game. I got 2 kills. Okay, that's cool. Inked up a couple people. So if you watched my last couple videos, or if you've been watching this channel for a little bit, I kind of talked about how um at the end of the year for my 64th video, I'm planning to do like a Super Mario 64 speedrun, and I'm kind of splitting up like I don't like in my head I'm kind of splitting up the first 64 videos into 32 chunks, kind of calling them half. So I'm kind of calling that like a season, like like a season of television. And I know that that's not like what a lot of YouTubers do, but I guess just in my head, that's how I kind of organized it. That's why the last video was like the mid-season finale, and this video is the mid-season premiere. Like just kind of how I organize it on this channel. I know it doesn't really mean anything, but just kind of what I'm going with. Um, and I talked about how I have a lot of fun ideas for like the second half of this season. So from here to the end of the year, the end of 2022, when speedrun Mario 64. There's a couple games like what do you call it? Long like a let's play basically, like older games. It's not brand new games. I mean, um, And I'm not gonna tell you what they are yet. I know what they are, but I'm just gonna let it be a surprise. But you'll see the first one probably in the next week or two. I'll record the first video for the first Let's Play. It'll probably be like at least an 8-part series. It might be longer though, just depending how long I want to make the videos. But I got a couple fun Let's Plays. There's gonna be like a Halloween special, like at the end of October. Um, I have some other specific video ideas planned. I talked a little bit about how I had this idea for, since this year is Super Mario Kart's 30th anniversary, I wanted to make a 30 facts about Super Mario Kart video, right? Like a 30 facts about Super Mario Kart for the SNES because Super Mario Kart's 30th anniversary, the first Mario Kart. And I have a script, like I wrote a script for that, like already, like in the break, like because I took a little bit of time off from the videos, like my last video, which was 32 tracks. Like I played Mario Kart 8, and I think the video is called 32 tracks for my 30-second video. I just played a ton of Mario Kart 8 for like the mid-season finale, and then I don't think I uploaded a video since then for a couple weeks, just cause like that break in between the like two halves of the season. So, but I did manage to write a script in between the break for that Mario Kart video. So I'm gonna be making that soon. I don't know when it'll come out. Probably, hopefully sooner than later. I'm kind of hoping that gets out in the next week or so, if possible. So keep an eye on that too. I think it'll be pretty cool actually. There's a lot of really cool facts and stuff in there. Um, so I think that'll be a really fun video. But a lot of cool stuff planned. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I'm pretty excited for the rest of the year and the stuff that I want to record and play and put on this channel, even though I still have an extremely small audience. I have 8 subscribers, and I don't think any of them are like regular watchers. I doubt any of the 8 people that subscribed to this channel are even going to watch this video, and I'm fine with that. Like I'm still pretty new, like to all of this, and kind of like learning how to like make these videos and make better content and stuff and learn how to commentate and play at the same time. It's still a big work in progress, and I'm not really doing this for the views yet. I mean, maybe someday if I get big, but it's really mostly just for me, just kind of for fun for now. Um, so that's kind of what I'm going for. So we'll see what happens, but I am like personally, I'm pretty excited. So I think when I do get to the end of the year and I actually speedrun Mario 64, I think that's gonna be pretty fun. I don't think we won this one. What I wanted to do, I mentioned this a long time ago, but I wanted to speedrun Super Mario Odyssey, and that was going to be my very first video, like on this channel. So my very first video, it was like I was so bad at okay, I'm still not that great at commentating, but I was like awful. If you go back and watch the first video, I played Mario Kart 8, like, and I mean it's okay, I guess, but I recorded it with my phone, terrible like commentating. I'm just like playing. I want to change my gear here. I want to try the splat roller again. Um, are you cool with this gear? Yeah, I am. What was I saying before I interrupted myself? Something about my first video. Oh yeah. So my first video was just Mario Kart 8. I was just playing the Golden Mushroom Cup and the Lucky Bell Cup, or the Lucky, is it the Lucky Bell Cup, I think? Now I wanted to do a speed run of Mario Odyssey, and it would have been like a really long video, but one of the reasons I couldn't do it was because the limitation of of recording all these videos on my phone. Like I can't really record that long of a video on my phone. Like if you go back and look at my first 32 videos, I think my longest one actually was the mid-season finale. It was that 32 Mario Kart tracks video. I think it was like an hour, maybe close to an hour and a half. But other than that, I had a couple of when I did that Man of Medan Let's Play. It was a 4-part series. A couple of those videos were like over an hour, like I think an hour and 10 minutes. So but I couldn't really go much longer than that. My phone really, I didn't have much space on my phone to begin with. Like I have so many photos and videos, and um, it's hard to like it's kind of hard on your phone to record an hour-long video and then delete it and constantly record hour-long videos, or because a lot of my videos were like 40 minutes. So like just recording 40 to 60-minute videos all the time, it's kind of hard on the phone. Um, so it wasn't really going to be ideal. I wasn't really going to be able to speedrun Odyssey. Um, but now that I'm kind of starting to get better equipment and stuff, I probably will someday. I don't think I'll do that anytime soon. It might be like next year or something. Like like when I if like when I speedrun Mario Odyssey. But like I said, I do have that Mario 64 speedrun planned. That will be at the end of this year, last week of December. I'm gonna do that. And then maybe next year, I'll do Odyssey. I'm not too sure, but like someday I will on this channel if I keep making videos and I keep like enjoying this and having fun. If I continue to do this, someday I will speedrun Mario Odyssey, but it won't be anytime soon. I think the first Mario speedrun I'll do will be, like I said, it'll be Mario 64. It'll probably be easier to speedrun that a shorter game. Well, if you're going for 100%, hello? Okay, yeah. My audio cut out again. I'm not sure when it cut out, but I was just saying like about the Odyssey and Mario speedrun. That I don't think I'm gonna make it a 100% speedrun. Like when I do Mario 64 at the end of the year, I think it's just a completion. Because 100%ing, that'll be kind of a lot to like get 100 coins at all the levels and really get all the stars. That'll be quite a long video, and I'm not that good of a speedrunner. Like I'm gonna have to like I'll probably have to like Google a lot of things if I don't remember how to get certain stars. I don't think it'll be a 100% speedrun, just a probably just like 70 stars, just enough to get to the final boss and beat Bowser. Um, I was saying it's probably better to start with the Mario 64 speedrun instead of Odyssey because Odyssey is a much longer game, especially for 100%ing if you're doing that route because Mario Odyssey has like 900 moons or something. Um, but Mario 64 is just a little bit more of a compact game. Still a fantastic game. I'm like it's I'm, I'm a huge Mario fan. I love all the 3D games, Sunshine Galaxy. Um, like a couple years ago, I bought the Super Mario. What was it called? All Stars, Mario All Stars when it came out. It was like 64 Sunshine and Galaxy re-release on the Switch, basically. Um, so I bought that, and then I beat all those games again. 64 Sunshine Galaxy, because that's just because I'm just such a huge Mario fan, and I love those 3D platformers, especially Mario. So yeah, I'm not sure how long I want to go for today's video. It looks like I'm already at 20, almost 24 minutes. So I don't know how long I'll go. I'll go a little longer though. I don't have that like limitation that I used to have when I couldn't go for much more than an hour on my phone. So if I wanted to, I could make like super long videos all the time. I don't know if I'll do that. I'll probably keep them this about the same length, but we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll start making like consistent longer videos. Oh, what is that thing? Yeah, so I haven't even touched the campaign yet in this game. I've just been playing online. I'll probably do the story at some point. Cool guitarist. That's great. I don't think that was a username. I think that's the little like a tag that you can kind of pick for yourself. I think this thing just like protects you. Oh, this guy, this guy. Nice. People use like what looks like snipers. I gotta get that gun soon. Looks powerful. Oh, I gotta get that roller. My roller. I think I got him. Three kills that game. 4 deaths. This big roller is kind of satisfying. Just run around and cover everything up. You have to be really close though. Like it doesn't have a lot of range is the disadvantage. Like you can kind of you can press the right trigger and he kind of splats a little bit, but it's not like the guns with that have like a range. The thing is, if you can sneak up and get pretty close to the enemy, it works pretty good. Yeah, like you can press right trigger. And he'll throw a little bit. Not if you're, I guess it's not bad, but for the most part, you gotta be pretty close range for like get kills on this. I often will try and get a kill, and but they just shoot me because they have a ranged weapon, and so I don't make it to them because you gotta be pretty close. If they see you coming, then they're probably going to get you instead of you getting them. Oh, got each other. Nice. What the? Oh, damn, he got away. Yeah, first I thought it was so weird when they announced Splatoon 3. Um, Fix the mic again. So when did they announce Splatoon 3? I think it was way back. It was last year. I think it might have been the summer. I think it was the summer direct in 2021, June or July, and then there was like that little Splatoon like teaser, and then it was like, oh, Splatoon 3, 2022. I remember when that came out, like how random I thought it was because I never thought like I thought that of course they'll make a Splatoon 3, but I didn't think it would be on the Switch. I thought it would be on the next system, you know what I mean? Like I thought they would save it for the next generation. So I was a little surprised that they wanted it out on the Switch, but I'm not as surprised anymore. I guess just like they want to get like as many games out as like popular, and if you can put it on the Switch before the next generation, if you can, then I guess why not? If you want the sales and stuff, you know what I mean? Like after thinking about it, like basically for the last year, because at first I thought it was so weird, but after like the last year thinking about it, I guess it's not as weird as I thought it was putting Splatoon 3 on the Switch. And I think that like sort of thought process came from how a lot of other franchises Nintendo they'll put certain games on certain consoles and then wait for the sequel on the next generation. So, for example, what comes to my mind is Mario Maker on the Wii U. Mario Maker 2 is a Switch title, right? And how like every console has like their own Mario Kart, except for the Switch, because obviously Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is just a port of Mario Kart 8 because no one bought it on the Wii U apparently. There's a few more too. Um, like 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 Luigi's Mansion 3 is a Switch title, obviously. And so I would never have thought that like I don't think that they'll do a Luigi's Mansion 4 on the Switch. Like I think they'll do a Luigi's Mansion 4 at some point. Luigi's Mansion 3 actually sold quite a bit, and it's actually one of the most like more popular Switch titles. So I'm sure that there'll be more Luigi games, but I'm not so in doubt anymore that maybe it couldn't come out for the Switch. Like the Switch might be getting close to the end of its life cycle, but if it still has a few years left, maybe I won't be so surprised if they announce like Luigi's Mansion 4 for next year or something. You know what I mean? Like I guess it's just different for every situation and for like every game, every franchise is like unique. Like some games they'll wait for the next generation, and some franchises they could put out two or three on the same system. Like it just is kind of unique for every situation. This game also reminds me a lot of that one mini game from I think it was Mario Party 4 and Mario Party 5, where you're like I don't know if anyone's seen this will remember this or understand this, but there's a mini game because I'm a big Mario Party fan too, and I was just playing. I forget if it was 4 or 5, but yeah, it was 4 or 5, one of the GameCube ones. But there's a mini game in one of those Mario parties where 4 player mini game, and you all have these different colored stamps. One person's like a red stamp, there's a yellow stamp, a pink stamp, and I think like a blue stamp. And you have to like cover up as much of the page as you can with your ink. Then you can cover other people's ink too if you want, and it basically just grabs the most percentage at the end wins. It's basically Splatoon. So Nintendo basically took that mini game from Mario Party and made an entire game based off of it. Oh no, that was so close. It was only off by we lost by 0.2%. That's like unbelievably close. Kind of unfair. Damn. I wonder if I should go back to the gun now. Ooh, ability unlocked? I don't know what just happened. I don't know anything about the gears or abilities in this game yet. I'm still too new. I want to use this splatter shot though. New ability? Like I have is it because there's 2 slots now instead of 3? Or I'm using 2 instead of 1 out of the 4? Is that what that means? I'm not really sure. I'm not sure if it was always like that or not. But yeah, I'm cool with this gear. But Splatlandian Youth. All right. Blue versus pink. A very light blue. This is like, what is this? Like cyan? Cyan versus pink. Oh boy. That Nintendo Direct last week was pretty interesting though. Um, I think okay, so when they announced Pikmin 4, I'm not a huge Pikmin fan. Like, I kind of just don't care. But I instantly thought of Arlo because I knew Arlo was going to be losing his mind. And sure enough, his reaction video, he lost his mind. He's been talking about Pikmin 4 for like 5 years or something crazy. And in every single Nintendo Direct, he talks about it like, "Oh, I hope this is the one. I hope this is the one that they do Pikmin 4." He's been talking about it like that for years. And so if you haven't seen it, just go to just search Arlo in YouTube. That's just like his channel. And he's basically he looks like he's the blue Cookie Monster, like he's the Cookie Monster puppet guy, and you have to see his reaction to Pikmin 4 because it's pretty funny. But I'm happy for him, and I'm happy for just any other Pikmin fan that is excited for Pikmin 4. I mean, I'm not really personally, but like I don't really care about Pikmin, but it's still cool. Like it's cool that Nintendo's still acknowledging that franchise and you know giving its fans like a new game. So that's pretty cool. Got the title for Breath of the Wild 2. I think it's called Tears of the Kingdom. That's a pretty cool title, I think. Tears of the Kingdom. It's dramatic, but somehow fascinating. Like I think it's really interesting. Um, and then a lot of NSO stuff. So they're going to be doing a lot more like well NSO Nintendo Switch Online. So I just recently got the expanded pack. I actually got a little bit before this direct, but because obviously the Nintendo Switch has 2 tiers. They have like the basic tier, and then you get like the SNES games and the NES games, but you don't get the N64 games or the Genesis games unless you get the expanded pack. But the expanded pack is like a lot more money. It's like I don't know, it's like almost 3 times as much as like the regular one. So like a lot of people are questioning whether or not it's even worth it. But I never bought it for the longest time, but I finally just caved and got the expanded pack for Nintendo Switch Online, like maybe like 3 weeks ago. Yeah, probably about 3 weeks ago. Just cause like I really wanted to play. Like I have Mario Kart on my actual Nintendo 64, but it's just a lot more convenient to play Mario Kart 64 if you have it on the Switch. Like you don't have to I don't have to put the cables. Like it only saves a few minutes, I know, but it's just convenient when you have that whole library there. Um and the library was still missing quite a bit. Like I know they just announced like they're putting a bunch more games on it since the new direct, but before we had that direct last week, there was still none of the Mario parties from the N64, no word on GoldenEye, and there's still a few things we don't know about, like some popular games like DK, like Donkey Kong 64 and Diddy Kong Racing. Diddy Kong Racing is a really good one, but I knew that it's just the thing is they put those games out slowly, like the N64 NSO. They've been putting one new game on there a month, so it's a really slow process. But they just basically they're slowly milking it to keep you coming back, right? And from a business standpoint, I get it. Like it's actually smart from a business standpoint, even though it's kind of frustrating, like from the fans like perspective, and from our point of view. But you kind of put one game out a month, and it kind of keeps people coming back. And I'm pretty sure. So and yeah, so when that direct last week, they announced like a bunch of stuff. I think Excite Bike 64, which I don't really care about, but basically all the Mario parties, like 1, 2, and 3. So all the N64 Mario parties, plus GoldenEye, which was a big one because a lot of people didn't even think GoldenEye was going to make it because of like some rights issue. But I guess they figured it out, and I think GoldenEye's next. I think it's coming out this month in It must be. I'm not sure when exactly GoldenEye is coming to the NSO, but when it does, maybe I'll make a video about it because that's one of the most popular N64 games. People have been talking about it for a long time, and that was like a big reveal, like for the NSO. When they did the NSO trailer at the end, they were like, "Oh, there's one more," and it was GoldenEye. So obviously, they knew a lot of people would be really excited then. So I was a big fan of it too. Like I had GoldenEye, played it on my N64 growing up. So I was a pretty big fan of it too. I'll certainly be playing it. Um, and if I didn't get the NSO expansion pack, but if I didn't get it in the direct, I probably would have gotten it now anyway. Now that GoldenEye is coming on to this screen and the other Mario Party games, Mario Party fan. And I love playing even the older Mario Party. Like I don't know, it's fun working with board really good games. And I played a ton with my family like all the time. With my parents, my buddies. Not exactly sure when the mic cut out, but um, what was I saying? I was just talking about NSO, how I'm excited about Mario Parties being on there and GoldenEye. And then what else did they show at the direct? Nothing about Metroid Prime 4, not yet. I guess they're still doing a bit of work on that. Um, oh man. Oh, they're remaking another Kirby. So I don't know. I think it's called Kirby Returns to Dreamland, and it came out on the Wii, but I never played that one. So that's being remade for the Switch. I think it comes out soon, actually. I think it comes out maybe this year, if I remember. Maybe it was next spring. I don't remember, but I'll probably get that game. Between Kirby the Forgotten Land and then that random like Kirby buffet game, like multiplayer game that dropped randomly. That was kind of reminded me a lot about Free Guys. I've been playing quite a bit of Kirby lately, so I'll probably get that one. what I was trying to do there. I think those were all like the big announcements from the direct. Like the biggest one was like the it wasn't a big trailer. It was they've only been teasing the game, but it was another small teaser for Breath of the Wild, or I guess I should say Tears of the Kingdom, but I guess the big reveal was like title reveal. Like, oh, it's called Tears of the Kingdom, and another short teaser. I guess Pikmin 4 is big, like for people that like Pikmin. People who like Pikmin, that would have been huge. Like Arlo, like that, it was huge news really for that audience. I don't think there was any Mario news. Um, oh, there might have been like I think there was a Mario Rabbids 2, this Mario Rabbids Spark of Hope, but I wasn't really a huge fan of the first game. It was okay. I don't even think I finished it. I started playing it, but I never finished the first Mario and Rabbids game. So I don't even know if I'll buy the second one. Let's go Donkey Kong. There were rumors about the Donkey Kong getting a new game. Um, there's also rumors that they're making a new 2D Mario game, but they're gonna apparently they're dropping the new from the title, which finally, because like the last four Mario Bros. Games have been new Mario Bros. Apparently, it's like a different and unique art style. I don't know if it's true or not, like, but there's these rumors that I've been seeing on YouTube and some people talking about like, oh, like Nintendo's making this new 2D Mario. That would be really if they really were, that'd be really cool because I love Mario platformers. Moving on from the direct, there was pretty significant development in the video game industry the other day. You may, I mean, if you're watching this video, then you're probably familiar, but you probably heard I gotta figure out how to keep my mic from cutting out. But what was I even? Oh yeah, okay. So basically, I was just talking about how GTA 6 leaked the other day, and you may know all about this, or you may have seen the videos. It's pretty crazy. Like 90 videos, like short clips, like almost an hour long of GTA 6 like leaked, and it was real. Like over the last couple of years, a lot of people have been trying to fake like these leaks and stuff, just because it's like you know, like GTA is such a popular franchise, and people want to click, um, like it gets views and stuff. But this was like a real leak. Like Rockstar actually like commented about it and was and confirmed that it was real. Apparently some hacker like somehow some crazy hacker, like the hacker who's taking credit for it, also took credit for. Apparently, he hacked Uber a few days ago. So apparently, he's like some really smart hacker, and somehow he hacked into Rockstar Games and stole the source code or something like that, and was able to get his hands on all these like clips and test footage and stuff from GTA 6, like the first official footage that we have ever seen from GTA 6, and you can find it online easily if you just go on YouTube and just search like GTA 6 leaked footage. You'll find it everywhere. Like obviously Rockstar is taking down all the videos, but once it goes online, it's kind of there forever. People just re-upload it and kind of just there now. And so there's a lot of stuff we actually know about it. Like Jason is one of the main characters, and then there's this girl. I think her name is Lucille or something, or Lucia. She's another one of the main protagonists. Um, it takes place in Vice City. That's confirmed because the police cars say VCPD. There's also a train that says like there's a different clip where the guy is going on the train and it's like Vice City Transit. So we know the game takes place in Vice City. It's still pretty early, like, you know, like it's still like pretty early, like in the development. Um, like I would say it looks pretty equivalent to GTA 5 right now, but by the time it's done, it'll probably look a lot. I'm not saying GTA 5 looks bad. GTA 5 looks pretty good, but just because every game they want to upgrade it and make it look as best as it can, and obviously you want to make it like superior to the original. Like when you make a sequel, you want to make it better. So I'm gonna guess it's gonna look a lot better than GTA 5, like by the time it's done. But it's pretty interesting so far. It's just so crazy how like just the leak in general. Like it was it's a pretty big deal. Like it's not gonna hurt Rockstar in any way, like in terms of development. Like they'll continue developing the game just fine, but it's just a little bit unfortunate for them. Like I guess that they didn't get to reveal it how they wanted to. Like we already know now we know it's in Vice City. Now we know that we have at least two protagonists, Jason and then that girl. I mean, we don't know that much. There's still a lot we don't know, but we definitely know bits now, and we have seen footage. So for Rockstar, it's a bit unfortunate, but I don't think it's not really that big of a deal. It's not like it's gonna hurt them in any major way. Not really. It's no one will even really remember this. Like the game is still like those games take so long to make. Like I think Red Dead 2 took like 7, 8 years to make, right? Like these games, especially those big open world games that Rockstar makes, like take almost a decade. Like it's unbelievable. Like P6 is probably at least 3 years away still. We're not going to see this game for years. By the time the game actually gets its first trailer and it's getting close to coming out, no one will even be remember this leak. Like it was a pretty big leak, but no one will be talking about this like in no time from now, like especially when the game is actually about to come out, because the game is still years away, and so in the grand scheme of things, this isn't really that big of a deal. But it was cool seeing the first official, even if it was incomplete. It was kind of cool seeing a little bit of like official GTA 6 footage. A lot of people are really excited for that game, myself included. Live online video or something in the next few days, just because of this news, just for fun, since it's a little bit more relevant now. I think after this match, I'll probably just do one more game, because I am getting pretty close to an hour now. So I'll probably do one more after this. Well, I think blue one for sure. New multiplayer maps have been updated. I think for the last match here, I'll use the roller again. This thing's pretty chill. Now, I haven't really checked these out. I'm not really sure what the Anarchy battle is, but I'll check that out later on my own time. I'll just do a regular battle here. Ooh, I think we got each other. Yeah, yeah, that's Splatfest on the weekend. Should be a lot of fun. And like I said, I'll record and I'll make a video for that as well. Oh, damn. This guy's mine. Oh yeah, toast. Oh shoot, I got that guy too. I'm doing good this game. Oh shit. Oh yeah, it is a shield too. Uh, I think orange is winning. Not much time left. Well, we need a victory for the last match. Come on, come on. No. Oh, it's kind of close, actually. Oh, nice. All right, we did win. All right, well, I'm actually just under an hour right now, 59 and a half minutes. So I think that will just about bring today's video to an end. Um, yeah, pretty cool. 5 kills, only 2 deaths. Pretty good that game. See, when I focus, not so bad. Did a lot less commentating that game. I was just focused. Um, yeah. So that will bring today's video to an end, I think. Like I said earlier, just kind of keep an eye out for. I think I'll do like a GTA 5 online video the next few days. That's a video idea that I kind of have been meaning to do, or that I've thought about doing anyway. But I think I'll do it pretty soon, just because of I think with the news of GTA 6, plus all those Andrew Tate GTA POV memes I've been seeing lately. I don't know if you're familiar with what I'm talking about, but um, I'll talk more about that in that video. The next couple weeks, next 2 or 3 weeks here, I'll make that one. I'll do a James Bond The GoldenEye video from the NSO when that comes out on the NSO. Keep an eye out for the Mario Kart 30 Facts video, plus the Splatfest video. Um, like the based on the Splatfest this weekend. So that'll either be this Sunday video, like Sunday or the Wednesday after. Plus, the first Let's Play of this second half of the season. I won't reveal yet what game it is, but I know exactly what it is. That'll probably be coming out again in the next week or so. So a lot of things to look out for. I got the next like 5 or 6 videos planned. Should be fun. Um, and yeah, I think with that, there's nothing really much more to say. If you are still here, I want to thank you so much for watching to the end of this very long video. And with that, have a great day.